Hi guys, so this year or last year in 2019 I did a low buy makeup year, and I thought it would be fun to go through and show you all the products I got, and I thought I would do it like quickly in one video, which I will do. But I have to say, when I started to accumulate all the products that I have purchased, I was surprised that it was that much, because just considering that I've had a low buy year and I still have this much products, or this huge of a haul, to me it's a lot of makeup. I can't imagine how it used to be when I first got into makeup. I bought so much NYX, so much e.l.f. Not too expensive makeup, but just a lot of makeup. So I'm really happy that I've gotten into a habit of really considering every makeup purchase I do before I buy it. And so most of this, like 90% of this, is products I've been wanting for a long time, or just products that I need or that I'm just lacking in some way. So yes, I will take you through it and also give you some mini reviews along the way. I'm going to start with my Christmas gifts that I got this year, that was makeup related. This NYX Away We Glow Liquid Booster was one gift I got, and this was really interesting. So I think you're supposed to just blend this in to your foundation, but I found it to be really nice on the lid as an eyeshadow base, or just on its own. The shade is called Zoned Out, if any of you is interested. So that's that. And then I got this trio set of roller perfumes from Clean. So we got the Warm Cotton, which is the really nice classic shade scent, and it just smells like clean, fresh linen, or yeah. And then the Skin perfume is one that I already have, and I think it's my favorite Clean perfume. It smells so nice. Very hard to describe these perfumes because it doesn't really smell like anything familiar. It just smells really nice. And then Rain smells like, Rain, how do you describe the scent Rain? But I do agree, it smells like a little bit like wet grass or just really fresh, more like a floral scent. But yeah, I loved all of these, and I'm really happy I got them. I'm just working through my perfumes right now, and I'm almost out of the Skin perfume, so, I think I'm gonna include it in a project, so happy about those. And then I got a bunch of mascaras. I always need backups of mascaras. How many times have I opened up a brand new mascara thinking it was great, or at least it was usable? Is that even a word? I don't know. But sometimes they're all dried up, sometimes they are just terrible. So I need to just have a few backups. I'm doing better. I don't have as much backups now that I used to, but these are the ones that I got this year. So this is the one that I'm currently using, which is a gift. The Ico Lash Alert Wake Up and Go, and this really surprised me how good it was. Maybe my favorite mascara of the year, and I've gotten through 6-7 mascaras. And this is totally black. Love the tubing container, and it's a little bit bent, so it's really easy to get to all the lashes, and they stay like pretty good curled all day, or most of the day, I would say. Then I got the Essence Volume Stylist 18 Hours Lash Extension Mascara with lengthening fibers. And this I haven't opened myself, but I bought a bunch of these to give as Christmas gifts because I had heard so many good reviews, and I was so excited because I found a Norwegian website that sells both Essence and Catrice now, and I'm so happy about that. I can't describe to you how happy I am about that, because Essence and Catrice are both cruelty-free and they're affordable. So I can't wait to try this. One of the persons or people that I gave this to gave me a very positive feedback. She said that this was the best mascara she had ever tried, and it was very lengthening and just looked like false lashes, but in a good way. This is the Douce Max Lash Volumizer. This was a repurchase. I got a travel size of this one at first, and I really enjoyed it. So I decided to get another one. A little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it because it was just a really good mascara. And then lastly, for the regular mascara category, the Isadora Stretch Lash Mascara. So this is one of those 2-in-1 kind of mascaras that you just turn, and then it's first lengthening and then you turn it and it's more volumizing. And I haven't tried this one either, but one of my favorite mascaras are from Isadora, so, and it's cruelty free, so I can't wait to try those. And then lastly, these two I bought as mascara primers. So this is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. Haven't tried it. And then I got this ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara in Blue Ya Mind. So this is a blue mascara, and I think it can be kind of cool and effective as a part of a look, a makeup look, but my all-time favorite mascara primer was blue, and it's since been discontinued. It was from Oriflame, but I can't get it anymore, so I'm just trying to find a dupe. So we'll see if this is a good one. So that was all of the mascaras. And then I got some eyeliners. First off, this Makeup Store Lavendel Patel. I don't know the name, but this is a violet kind of color, or lavender. This is what it looks like. So at first I thought it was a fun color because I'm really into those kind of cool mauve, purple, pink, gray, taupey, cool makeup looks or eyeshadow looks, and I thought including this as a part of those makeup looks would be really cool, but I'm not a big fan. I don't really like this one. But since it's new, I'm not going to declutter this because I just need to try it out some more. But so far, not too impressed. I also had a nude one of these, but I've gotten rid of it. I didn't like it, so I bought the Isadora Inliner Kajal in 56 Blonde, and this is just the perfect waterline nude liner. the perfect nude shade for me at least, and it's not too dry, but it's not too creamy either, so it doesn't slide away, and it doesn't tug on my waterline. It's just perfect. So both of these are cruelty free. And then I also got, again from Isadora, the Precision Brow Pen, waterproof brow pen in taupe. And this is super dry, so I don't love it. It takes some effort to get any color or pigment out of it, but I've really gotten into these retractable brow pens, and I probably will continue to try out different retractable brow pens. So if you have any cruelty-free alternatives for me, that is really good. I know the e.l.f. one is supposed to be really good. I only got one blush this year. It is probably because my blush collection is probably one of my biggest categories in my collection. I just really need to reduce it. But I was kind of missing this Barbie pink blush, and it's not like an everyday blush, but I think sometimes for such fair skin, I think it's really pretty. And also, I work in a kindergarten, and I do like to dress up, you know, as Easter Bunny or just something like more theatrical makeup. This is perfect for that, I think. I haven't even opened it, but it's the Beauty UK Sweet Cheeks Cream Stick Blusher. I don't think I'm going to open it just yet because it is a cream blush, and I have a bunch of cream blushes, so maybe I'll just wait till Easter or whenever I feel like I need it. I got a few new brushes. The Suiva Luxe Petite Pencil 240. Sorry that I didn't clean this before, but this is a really petite, really small, almost like a mini pencil brush. It is great for really pointing that inner corner highlight, but I like to use it for more precise application on the lower lash line and just really close to the lash line without it being too harsh, because it's really nice to smudge out. Then I got a Zoeva Luxe Crease 228 brush, which is just a typical crease brush. I just needed another one. My favorite one is starting to get really worn out, and this was super soft and nice, and I would really recommend this one. Love it. Oh, I'd recommend this one as well. These have become well, two of my favorite eyeshadows, two of my favorite brushes. Then lastly, I got, this was just like a cheap brand I just got at the last minute. It was on sale. It just says Get Lippy, and it's obviously just a lip brush, but I thought it would be nice to just pack on, say if you have, if you're making like halo eye, or maybe a cut crease, something you need a little bit more detail work on, and just maybe pack the eyeshadow on if you have some glitter, metallics, that sort of eyeshadow. I think this would be nice for that. I got one contour product, no bronzer, no new highlighter, no nothing, but this I have been wanting since, I think, Anna Edit showed it in one of her videos years ago. So it's the Kevyn Aucoin, the Sculpting Powder. I got the color light, and just look at the packaging. It just seems so elegant, sleek, expensive. So it comes in this pouch that says Kevyn Aucoin, and you slid out the actual product, and it looks like this. and there's a button like that, and it just comes up, and you've got the mirror and the product right there. And I mean, the product itself, it's just kind of a barely there product, but for me it's perfect for my fair skin. I think this is one of the best contouring products for fair skin out there, and I've only used this for like 3 weeks or so, but I really like it. I got 2 concealers. One is from e.l.f. It doesn't even say what, is it the HD concealer? Maybe. The color is fair. So I remember the reason why I bought this concealer was mainly because all of my concealer was way too light this summer, and I just needed something a little bit darker. So this is my dark concealer. Yeah, could you imagine? The fair concealer is the dark one. Well, anyways, I was really surprised at the quality of this. I really, if you want an really cheap, cruelty-free, medium coverage, or medium to full almost, concealer, I would go for this. I've only used it for underneath my eyes, but it's perfect for that. It doesn't really crease or settle in any fine lines as long as you powder pretty fast after you've applied it. I really like this product, and I will definitely repurchase. Oh, and I also got the Makeup Store Easy Coverall Mix. This was just a product I've been wanting for years, and I haven't tried it yet, but it has kind of 2 correcting shades and then the actual concealer. So I have a lot of backup concealers now that I haven't opened. I need to dig into them, but yeah, 2 more. Can't get enough concealers in my opinion. And then I got 3, I think this was bought last year. I'm not sure. I'm going to include it anyways. 3 makeup setting sprays. So the Makeup Mecca setting spray. This is a Norwegian brand, cruelty-free. Really nice setting spray. And then I got the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And the mist on this is amazing. I love it. And I haven't tried it too much. Just really 2-3 times. So I can't say too much about it, but it seems really nice. And then I also got the Scandinavia the Makeup Finishing Spray, and this is a repurchase. I have had this for years and years, and this is my all-time go-to makeup setting spray. So will absolutely recommend this. Also cruelty-free, and I can't remember where I found this in the end, because I did bought this from the Scandinavia website in June, and it's still not here. Never came. I paid. I've tried to contact them. It's a whole story. But I purchased from Scandinavia before. I've had no problem with them. So that's a bummer. But I got this one, and I also got the Makeup Recovery Spray. Or I can't remember the name. It's like a spray where you just spray all over after, when you're going to take off your makeup. You spray it on dry skin, and then you let it sit for like 5 seconds, and then you clean it off with a wet cloth, and it works really nice actually. So yeah, those were setting sprays. Then I got 3 lip products. I think this was repurchased last year. So this is the Isadora Twist Up Glossy Stick Moisturizing Lip Filler in Lovely Lavender, which is my favorite of all time lip products. I love this. And then I was going through my collection of lip products, and I realized I have so many liquid lipsticks, which I'm not even a big fan of. I've never understood the hype about liquid lipsticks. I think they're really drying, they look really ugly, and they're just not comfortable at all on the lips. But I have quite a few of those, and then the classic bullet lipstick that we all know. But I was kind of missing lip glosses, and those are really my favorite, along with sheer lipsticks, because I think those are the most comfortable and natural lip products out there, if you don't consider lip balms a makeup product. But yeah, I think I only had like one or two lip glosses in my collection. So I did decide to get two more. So I searched all over, I watched a bunch of reviews, and the formula of Dose of Colors lip glosses was the favorite one for many people. So these were really hyped, and I was very excited to try them. So I got the Messy Bun and Spill the Deets and Messy Bun. These look very similar probably, but let me see. I don't know if you can see. So this one is a more cooler pink, and this is a warmer pink. So it has a little bit of like coral in it, I would say. And my favorite out of these two are the Messy Bun, definitely. I don't think I would repurchase this one just because I'm just more into cooler shades of all kinds, like eyeshadows, lip glosses, blushes, anything. But this is beautiful, and the formula is really good. They were right. All of the people talking so warm and highly of these lip glosses. Definitely a favorite. So I would recommend these. Try them out if you're looking for another or a new lip gloss. I'm really into lip glosses these days. I think lip glosses are just taking over the liquid lipstick trend. So the last category is eyeshadows. I have two single eyeshadows and two palettes, and I love the palettes, and I'm not loving the single eyeshadows. So the first one is from ColourPop, and it is called Frog. It was one that Kathleen Lights was raving about, and let's see if you can, there you go. So this looks beautiful. I'm not even going to swatch it because my problem with this eyeshadow is it has a bunch of glitter and it just explodes everywhere. So I cannot use this. I can't make it work. When I try to put it on my lid, it just goes on my cheeks, my nose, my lips, my whole entire face, and then my sweater and my pants, and just everywhere. So I can't use it. If you have any good advice, I know I've tried, you know, putting it on a sticky base, but I can't make it work. So I think I'm just gonna try a little bit more, but I'll probably end up decluttering this. And then I've got the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. So I've been eyeing these for quite a while, and I'm not saying that I'm not happy about it or that it's a bad product or anything, but this is called Smoldering Satin. I just find it's kind of the same thing with this one. So it's beautiful, and I use it to kind of top or use it as a lid shade. But once it dries, the glitter all just comes off the onto the face and just goes everywhere. And that's just all in all my problem with glitter eyeshadows. Which takes me to the next category, or my last two purchases. Let's start with this one. So I got the Huda Beauty New Nude at the beginning of the year, and this is such a beautiful palette. Like, I would probably make something like this myself if I were to ever make an eyeshadow palette. This is just the most gorgeous thing. It has a few different finishes. It has some matte, some kind of like metallics, and then glitters. That's what they look like. They're just beautiful, and I could just do with only this one eyeshadow palette. But again, the two glitters that are in here, I just can't make them work really. They just go everywhere. They're really pretty for like a minute or so, and then no, it just doesn't work for me. Yeah, I would really recommend this palette if you like cool mauvey toned eyeshadow looks. This is the palette for you. It does have like a sticky base to put underneath the glitters, but they don't. This is probably, well, it's not completely dried up, but these cream products dry pretty fast in palettes like this. But yeah, you got some really unique, nice shades here, and I just love playing with this palette. It's just beautiful. And the last palette, which I just got right before Christmas, is the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. This was like a Christmas gift to myself. I was so excited about this palette. I can't even describe it. So I'll give you a super mini review on this because I've seen like hundreds of them on YouTube already, so you're probably sick of them. But this is what it looks like. Yeah, first of all, I got this just because I knew that when Tati came out with a makeup product, I knew that it would be good, and it really is. It's a heavy, big palette with a good sized mirror. You can just feel the quality. I was kind of skeptical to all the glitter, the whole row of glitters. I have to say that if you're careful with the glitters, you can use these as toppers to your eyeshadow look without using a sticky base and without having a complete explosion in your face of glitter. So these are the best glitters I've tried so far. But you know, as you have to be careful with these glitters as well as any other glitter you put on your face or close to your eyes. I will also say that this row, and also really this row, has they come out really warm toned, more warm than they look like in the palette, and that surprised me a little bit. But I would also say that the black row, the one that says memory, isn't so scary, because if you're really careful, which you quickly learn to be careful with this palette because it's very, very, very pigmented. And so if you start off being careful with the other shades, you automatically are very careful with the black shades, and I can really make the black work in my eyeshadows, in my look, because well, even though I'm fair and I usually can't pull off a black eyeshadow without looking like gothic or something, I feel like I can with these ones, if as long as you just use the smallest amount. I would also say that my favorite formula is the matte shadows and the metallic shadows. The sequin row is really the exact same colors as the matte shades. I can't really see a big difference. The black sequin is almost more like a gray, and the other ones, you know, the sequin they're like matte, has a matte base, but it also has glitter in it. But most of the time you use the sequin to kind of blend out the other shades, or you blend it when you use it most of the time, and most of the time you lose the glitter as you blend. So the whole purpose of this row is just gone. So I would almost say that losing that whole row of sequins wouldn't really do anything less to the palette. You would still get the exact same results. Really, that's my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel. But yeah, I don't regret buying the palette. I've already gotten some good use out of it during the holidays, and it's a gorgeous everyday palette, and it's a really nice evening palette as well. And I've seen in a lot of reviews that more mature ladies are afraid of using the glitters, which I think is just silly. I think everyone can use the glitters and just have fun with it. I understand that you maybe don't use glitters at work or on an everyday basis, but I think you can have. I've tried doing like a very plain, simple, everyday look and just have a hint of glitter, and I think that's really pretty without being over the top. And if you ask yourself, is this a palette for me? If you only are going for like everyday looks or minimal makeup looks, I guess maybe you can get a more cheap palette that is gonna work just as good for you. But if you're a big Tati fan and you do like to play around with your makeup, you will definitely get your money's worth out of buying this one. I am really happy with this palette, and I don't have a lot of warmer toned eyeshadow palettes anymore, or eyeshadows at all. And since there's a lot of warm shades, I feel like this is unique to my collection, and I will get so much use out of this, I know for sure. And if you guys want like a black smoky eye, or an everyday makeup look, or like an orange look, a warm look, a cool look, a glittery makeup look, whatever you want. If you want me to do like a makeup look for you with this eyeshadow palette, I would love to do one. But I know there's so many beautiful I know there's so many great videos giving you a good review and showing you some great makeup looks, so I've sort of been hesitant on doing one, but they're all very artistic and just beautiful, like Instagram kind of makeup looks as well. So maybe I'll do like an everyday makeup look to show you that you can actually make it work for an everyday makeup look as well. Maybe. We'll see. Comment down below if you want a makeup look video with the Tati Beauty palette, and I will give you one. So that was my whole entire makeup haul for the year of 2019. I'm going into 2020 trying to buy even less makeup than last year. Unless something really special comes out, I will not buy another palette, or I will only buy makeup that I really feel like I need or really, really want. And the same was with these two eyeshadow palettes in particular that I bought last year. Those were kind of, I said to myself in the beginning of the year that if anyone came out with a really nice, like movie tone, pinky, cool toned eyeshadow palette that just really spoke to me, I was gonna buy it. And Huda Beauty came out with the new nudes, and I really didn't hesitate. I'm very happy with that. And then when I got that one, I said to myself, I'm not going to buy any more eyeshadow palettes in quite a while. And then at the end of the year, Tati came out with her own eyeshadow palette, and I knew that I had to have it. I was very quickly to push the button on purchase. And I'm also really happy that I got that palette. But it just makes me feel better that I've really considered why I shouldn't buy a product, and the ones that I do buy are really just well considered. It just makes me feel a lot better, and it makes me appreciate the products even more. So yeah, I will continue doing a low buy for this year, and maybe I'll do another like yearly makeup haul for this year as well. I would love to see a kind of video like this from you guys. I'm very curious about that. So if you want to make a video and let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!